Alright, we have our doggy. We have a few quests to do, though those can wait. I went ahead and picked up a few things, dropped a few others, though I should probably pick up the marigold, 110 of them, and 55 of the nettles for later alchemy making. Sell what I don't need anymore, and obviously eat this apple. I should probably... I'm gonna eat the dried fruit as well. I'm gonna put the stolen Savior Schnapps into the thing here. Talk to Peshek. And then we will make our way straight on over to Ratai.
God save you.
Oh, Peshek.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right.
Exactly.
Let's see what we can do about that. Good luck then.
So, yeah. Selling the bludgeon. Selling this old shield. And yeah, the light tartar jacket. I will need to visit somebody to aid in the repairs here. Otherwise,
Let's have a word about the price.
we should haggle. How does 76 sound?
Finally.
A very reasonable sum indeed.
To me?
Now, instead of doing that land deed theft for Peshek, what I'm first going to do is talk to Sir Radzig. After all, he needs to know about his sword missing. And there will be a few things that I'll be getting late here in quite a bit for doing the main storyline. But yeah, up ahead will be the biggest reason why I took Lowborn. The guards. I need to convince them to let me in. Hello, sir.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship and what makes you think he'll see you?
I have to tell him about his sword.
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
That's another reason to carry so many marigolds in my pocket. That +2 to charisma. Here is unfortunately the squalor that every single refugee from Skalitz is living in. Oh boy, does it suck. Though, I read somewhere that there is a chest here with a skill book. I just hope that it won't draw that guy's attention. I'm pretty sure that it is this chest here, as it seems to be the only one. No, I don't want to sleep and save. I want a lockpick. Sorry, guys. So that didn't draw anyone's attention. No, no, I don't want to sleep and save. Yep, there's the book. I'm only gonna take that. Not gonna take the Save Your Schnapps. Let's see, actually, will that book now count as stolen? Yes it will. I think I better get out of here with this and make my way back over to that tower there. Right, that was a bit of a run. Now we need to get past these guards here. Guards that we personally know.
Will that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I was attacked by bandits and skallets.
Bandits attacked me in Skallets.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
Well, this is the primary reason. Sir Radzig.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Yet another reliving. Now, the last time I tried going down here thinking that this was the way, but no, that's the kitchen and the sleeping quarters. Up here is where we need to go. I apologize if it is a little bit laggy here.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Birkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
Oh, I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Now, unless I've learned by now how to make circles and arrows via editing, I'm going to point out that the captain of the guard there, Bernard, I think they called him? Yeah, Captain Bernard. He's a bigot. He hates the Skalitz folk. He hates even the honest ones. This includes Henry. And you will see this in the dialogue options. You will hear it from his tone. In fact, you've probably heard it from his tone already. There are some things that need to be done first before we go see him. First off is visiting the weaponsmith here to get rid of the gunk on my reliable blade. Yeah. This will also serve as a tutorial. You can see from the side here that you can put in more pressure or less pressure. You have to constantly keep hitting the space bar for the pedal. And you can see here that the grime is now gone. And with this, one can also sharpen your blade. As long as it didn't get worse like with that. That means, however, that I've put too much pressure onto my blade. So, we will first go like this. Put in a little bit of pressure. Go back and forth. A little bit more pressure. Stop. Yeah, that's not much better. If you're not satisfied with how sharpened a blade is, then you can always do it again. But remember, never, ever break your blade on this. Too much pressure can and will break it. Like so. You see? We're already getting better. And that is because beforehand I'd put too much pressure. Get it to the point where you are hearing the grinding of the stone on the blade, but not to the point where you end up destroying it. Let's see. Yeah, that is way better. So... Dang it all, Mutt! I was about to do one more turn of the wheel and you have to do that? Silly dog. Get over here. And there, that does the trick. You can always use a grindstone to get rid of any muck, but if you destroy the blade in the process, it'll become useless, and you have to take it to somebody who can repair it. Like this guy, this artisan.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Okay, maybe not that artisan, but there is a blacksmith around here who can and will repair the majority of your things, as well as train you in maintenance. And we're gonna go find him now while we're on our way to Captain Bernard. He should be right up there. But dang, is it late. Surprised that the shops aren't closed by now. Oh, this is the huntsman. Well, it doesn't hurt to have any huntsman training.
Good day to you.
Hello, sir. I would like some training, please. Oh, he can also do Houndmaster training.
I'd like you to show me some hunting tricks.
Certainly.
Beginner.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
As always,
Isn't that quite a lot?
haggled down the price by a few notches.
Agree?
That's not enough.
Okay, in this case, 2 notches.
Agreed. Now listen up. Farewell.
And next is the Houndmaster training. The beginning.
Can you help?
Certainly.
Beginner.
Isn't that?
Haggle. Yeah, 58
Agreed.
for him. Thank you for your time, sir. Okay, so... I guess this here's the blacksmith area. Yes, yes it is. Right now, where is he? That's a grindstone. Ah, here he is.
Good day to you.
Good day to you too. Oh, he doesn't train. Very well. See? He does mostly general repairs. Now, since this is such a low payment, I'm closing the deal. There are other, there's also a cobbler who will repair your shoes and anything made of leather. There's a tailor who will repair anything made of cloth. And then there's also the weapon and armor smiths for repairing specific types of gear. I'm going to visit the cobbler because my shoes are in desperate need of repair. I've already been running too much in them. Hello, sir.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Yeah,
Take care now.
I need my shoes repaired, and it's going to be the same thing as with the blacksmith. Since these are just working shoes, they are cheaply made. If they were anything like noblemen's boots, ooh, I would have been in trouble. Now, on to Master Bernard. Captain Bernard, rather. Let's see, does running actually wear down my boots? No, they don't. That's actually good to know. Wait, who's this guy? Hello, sir. Who are you? Oh, you're a townsman. Never mind. I'm here, Master Bernard.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Right. Actually, before we get into the actual training, let's do the basic training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig
Oh,
said.
never mind. This is the actual training. Yeah, that's me.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
I know a few things already. Let's do something a bit more advanced.
My father was a blacksmith, so I've learned a thing or two.
Fine, we'll try something more advanced then. I'll be with you. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
Ow.
What I just did was a parry.
See, I lure you, then attack unexpectedly.
Mm-hmm.
Good strike.
Yipes.
Ah, good hit.
Right, gotta keep moving.
Ow.
Gotta keep moving. Gotta... Should I have just done the basics first? Yeah, I think I should have just done the basics first.
Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics.
Let's
Good.
try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Right.
All right. That's very good. Good.
Right.
I got a
Lesson 2. Everything
new
you've learned
part in
about
the main
blocking
level.
is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Yep, definitely some HEMA classes.
All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
Right.
Nice.
Now he goes slowly at first as to let you get the feel of it.
Well done.
when you're training with the longsword, you have to...
No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again.
Exactly what he said.
Good.
And there's also the timed attack.
Nice. All right. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
Though this is precisely why
that's it.
I like shields.
That's it. Not bad. Nice. Nice. Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Yep. This isn't normal speed, this is more like super fast speed.
Ow. Wait a while, Henry.
Really? This boy?
Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you were entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Same for you. The noble with the heavy hand.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside. Attack,
Yep.
and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. But the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. Not bad. Well done.
Right.
Very good. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. Good. That's it. That's it. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react.
Right then.
Well done.
Dang it.
Wrong!
Heck.
Wrong, damn it!
No, he followed.
That's not it! All right.
So I have to make sure that it is in the opposite direction of where he's trying to block.
Very good. That's it. Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky.
You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it.
I'll gladly take you up on that offer. Though
Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
I was about to say, now comes my favorite part. The archery. It has another reason why I prefer the sword and shield for the up-close. Because I'm not exactly very offensive in my gameplay. As some of you who have seen my Skyrim Let's Play videos, you can tell that if I'm... well, if I'm not going melee, I'm having somebody else do that. And usually I just go archery. Or sometimes when I'm feeling very adventurous, going with the stealth. That's another reason why I picked up my... Which reminds me. Hey, bud. Here, a little bit of praise.
That's my boy.
This increases my Houndmaster skill and ups his obedience. Houndmaster, like horse riding, will level up gradually. Pretty much with time, in fact. So... it's always good to have Mutt around. And soon I'll have him helping me take people down. And creatures that can be hunted.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Of course.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood.
Oi!
But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm.
See?
Hail on the draw. Hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers. As if you were about to draw it back more. All one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow,
And there's the bullseye. So I found the sweet spot. This will come in useful late. Ugh, dang it all.
That's it then. I don't like to say it, but it wasn't that bad.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
The braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Anytime.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's get to it.
Oh, I'm gonna love beating his ass. Oh, that was a little too low. Still too low. Dang it. Too high. Ah! I want that bow of his! Come on! Now I have to beat him. Hit the bullseye. Yes! Okay. Just keep at it. Hope that he doesn't get higher than you. After all, he's got a heavy hand. Ha ha!
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Oh. Oh, clinch time!
Missed. Kurwa mix.
Ow! Ow! Okay, he got me a little. Gotta recover. Come on.
Your end is nigh.
Yikes!
Fuck!
God, yeah. I didn't raise my shield in time. Oh, he saw through my bluff. Yow. And I can't even access my inventory. I wanna get that dang move off. Ow.
You going to cry now?
Yow.
Shit. Jesus Christ.
Youch. That was a little too late. Got him! Ha ha!
You got the better of me this time, blacksmith. I must be having an off day.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
And that is how you teach those who are supposedly higher than you to treat even the lesser people with respect. Now there are just a couple more things that I need to do before I turn in for the night. First off, talking to Captain Bernard.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
Honestly, I hope he has.
I hope he has.
Watch it, boy. A few of my men have won fights against him before and never had a problem. But you could be the first. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Yeah, though that's going to be tomorrow morning, sir. Instead, what's going to happen is before the day's out, I'm going to go pay off my debt to the alchemist, get some training from him, and spend the entire night learning how to make marigold decoctions. In the meantime, just making sure that I don't get into trouble. Or getting mandatorily stopped by the guards for any sort of random inspections. I mean, I get that Sir Hanush is wary of any wrongdoings, but here's the problem. If you hire more guards, there are going to be people who will be doing their best to make themselves feel safer. That's called escalation. It happened back then, and it's happening now. Hello, sir.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
Yeah, I'm healthy again.
I'm feeling as good as new.
I'm glad to hear it.
Especially after beating Sir Hans. So, about that debt.
About that debt?
Here. Payment in full.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honor. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Well, you could train me in alchemy. And also tell me who can teach me how to read.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ushitz. He could teach you.
Now about that training.